Hey everybody, I'm out here in Lake Oswego, Oregon this week cooking with a good friend of mine, the host of Around the House Northwest, Eric G, the infamous Eric G. I'm in his outdoor kitchen. He's got a Blaze Pro kitchen. So we're doing ribeye sliders. We're gonna top that off with some bacon wrapped donut holes. You heard me, bacon wrapped donut holes. But first we'll do my go-to ribeye sliders. And this is my go-to because chances are I won't mess this up as we're doing this. So we're gonna start with grilling up some onions, yellow onion, diced yellow onion, a little olive oil, a little salt. We'll get this going. This is gonna get that aroma going. The neighbors are gonna be knocking on the door. And
you know my neighbors.
And we'll get that going first. And while that's happening, we're gonna prep these steaks. Ribeye sliders, so ribeye steaks, 1.5 to 2 inches thick, if you can manage to find them, are gonna be perfect for these sliders. What I'm using on these is a Kinder's blend. It's just salt, pepper, garlic, kind of my go-to.
Nice.
We're gonna just season one side for now. We're gonna let it kind of adhere to that meat, let the meat sweat a little bit, soak up that seasoning. Time to season the other side.
There we go.
Don't be afraid to season up. Cover it completely. Onions are still sauteing up. We got a few more minutes on those.
Smelling so good.
Yes, it is. Bring this in.
Oh, yeah. You know it's a solid steak when you can hear the ring of the grate.
You cover them with a little foil, set them to the side. At the same time.
What's that smell-o-vision, man? That is awesome.
I know, this thing's pretty good. Look at these.
Oh.
Look at these sear marks. Are we seeing that? Are we seeing that? All right.
Solid pro move right there, brother.
Let our steaks rest.
Oh, yeah.
While those are resting, we can prep everything else we need for these.
Best part of the show right here.
This is everybody's favorite part of any demo I do, especially when I'm doing any kind of sliders. It is time to cut the cheese.
Woo!
Oh, hey. All right. Oh, look, there's no paper wrapping in between. I like that.
Thanks, Kroger.
Yeah, so ribeye sliders, you got your full, this is Munster cheese we're using on these. And basically just cutting it into fours.
Nice. That was such a great TV show.
Yes. Who knew they would live on making cheese? I don't know.
It's a cheesy thing.
There you go. Put it back in the bag, back in the cooler for the time being.
I can be the sous chef here.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, now, with the buns, on these sliders, what I like to use is Hawaiian rolls. If you can find them, you want to go pretzel buns.
Yeah.
It
That's
just
the buns, huh?
It just adds a little something to everything. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna grab another foil pan. I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil in there.
Oh.
And we're just gonna brush on some olive oil and we're gonna toast these buns. This is where you don't want to get distracted on a grill this hot. They're gonna toast up real quick.
It's like a 10 or 15 second deal, right?
Yeah, it's put them on there and take them off. And a lot of times I'll do this with butter, melted butter, but this is the quick and easy.
Call it healthy.
Yeah, we'll go that route. It's like the giant wedge salad I had last night, had everything under the sun on it, but it's a salad.
Salad, yeah.
All right, while that soaks in a little bit, we'll take our steak. Thank you very much. Start slicing up our steak.
Nice.
Let's see, where am I gonna put? I'll put that right there. I just wanna put those slices right back in there. Holy, that is so soft.
And that is perfectly
and so medium rare. And this is the big The big steak, the thicker
Yeah.
steak. This other one's going to be closer to medium. I'm
Probably
sure.
medium people, but that is, oh,
But just wow, this is so soft.
and the smell coming off of that is just ridiculous.
So put those back in the pan.
Do that slice rest, right?
That's it. Let all that's still going to continue to cook, those slices. Yeah, so this one here,
Nice medium.
a little thinner, is definitely medium.
That's a Bobby Flay steak right there.
And this one, I'm telling you what, man, this knife is coming through this like butter.
Good knife, good meat.
I can't even explain how. I just want to eat this right now.
I know it.
These are good steaks.
Truly, aren't we going to?
Yes, we're going to very
Going
soon.
to.
Very soon. Cover it back over. Let it continue to rest.
Actually, no, we're protecting it from us.
Yeah. Okay, now
No speed racer.
we're gonna toast up the buns. Here we go. They're gonna flare up a little bit with that olive oil.
Yep. One thing I noticed about this grill are those pans down below are really cool how that works.
Oh yeah.
As far as directing the heat and, you know, when something hits it flares up, you don't get that whole greasy mess underneath it either.
No.
Doesn't take long.
So there you go. A few seconds.
Perfect.
Just like that. Okay, now we're ready to assemble us some ribeye sliders already. So,
Safety seal.
one thing you always got to remember, I always go to do this and then I remember, oh, I didn't take the thing off.
What do you got there?
This is horseradish sauce, just a horseradish cream sauce
Keep
in
me a couple without that. 'Cause I'm-
in a squeezy bottle. And what you want to do is, which is my bottom buns, these guys right
Bottom
here.
there.
Bottom buns, just, oh, that was a big one. Just a little dollop on each
Yep.
bun. I did an event where I did ribeye sliders. My wife occasionally comes out with me.
Nice.
She was assembling, and she loves horseradish. And she poured this on here like everyone loves it like she does. And I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. Not everybody is a big fan of the horseradish. But I will say that even with people that aren't a fan of the horseradish, they try these and they're like, It blends in so good with the sauteed onion and the ribeye and the Munster cheese. If you didn't know what was on there, you wouldn't really know.
Exactly.
But it adds just a little bit on the top of it, just a little bit of that bite.
Gives you a
That
little
is
spice.
that is so good. So a little bit of that, like so.
You just add some love on there.
Now, these are big strips. I'm gonna have to separate.
Yeah.
They're big
Not
strips,
gonna fit on there.
and I'm not gonna cut them in half. So instead, I'll just separate everything now, so
There
we
we
can
go.
get full steak. Man,
Look at that.
2 strips, just lay them across. Lay them across and lay them across. Those are big strips.
Oh,
Gonna be hanging off all messy like. Oh, there's a little one there. I'll just get that one.
there we go.
A lot of sliders. And then my cheese. What happened to that sliced cheese?
You need that
It's over
cheese.
there somewhere. Sometimes I get to this point and I forget that I hadn't cut the cheese and I'm like, oh wait,
Oh,
there it
look at
is.
the cheese.
But we are good to go on this. So, slice of cheese on top.
Oh yeah. That is money right there.
And then your top bun. All right, let's dig into this.
All right.
And then I'll start prepping dessert, which is the bacon wrapped donut holes.
There we
How
go.
about that?
Look at that money right there. Time to eat, brother.
Get up in there.
All right. This one right here, it's got the least amount of horseradish on it. Look at that.
Oh, great steak, so tender.
Dude, that just breaks right apart. That is solid. Well done, my friend.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Thanks for letting me use your kitchen. All right, so we're doing dessert now. We're gonna do bacon wrapped donut holes. You heard what I said, bacon wrapped donut holes.
Get out.
Normally, just regular old glazed donut holes does the trick. No fancy flavors, no chocolate, none of that nonsense. I couldn't find any regular glaze, so I got cream filled. Pretty sure it's still gonna be okay. Cream filled, glazed donut hole, bacon.
Cha.
What, I mean, is there anything wrong with that? I don't.
I mean, you're in Portland, though, so we kind of get into the weird donut stuff here. So it's about as bland as we
So-
get around here.
We got our bacon strips. I just cut the bacon in half. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Donut hole, bacon, wrap it up,
Cat.
and put a toothpick through it. And then put it in this foil pan. We're gonna cook these right in this foil pan. I've only done these a couple of times, and I've normally done them in a Blaze pizza oven,
All right.
which they take a few minutes to kind of cook up, and then you kind of flip them halfway through. And then I also attempted these a couple of weeks ago at my house on a Blaze LTE, which gets pretty hot, and I burned the ever-living you-know-what out of them. So now we're gonna pay particular attention because now we're cooking on a Blaze Pro, which gets even hotter. And so we're gonna probably put these on here for 3 minutes and then check on them and flip them over, and it's probably gonna be about a 6-minute cook, I'm guessing. But we're gonna see. But yeah, so bacon, donut hole, toothpick,
Dude.
set them in there, and there you go. All right, so credit where credit's due. I learned this from a friend of ours, Johan at Big Sweet Barbecue. He does bacon wrapped, all kinds of things. We did a couple of barbecue competitions with him over the last couple of years. And so he would just basically do this, bacon wrapped donut holes and bacon wrapped everything, and it was amazing. And I'm just gonna add a little bit extra to it.
Oh, yeah.
Add a little bit of zip with my buddy Cajun Keith's seasoning, extra Cajun.
Oh,
And just give a little bit of a sprinkle on top of these. It's just
I
gonna,
was smelling stuff that earlier. That is just solid.
it's just gonna add a little bit extra, hence extra Cajun. Lagniappe, they call that in Louisiana. That's French for a little bit more, a little bit extra, lagniappe. So, right in the foil pan, preheated hot grill. We're just gonna set these right on here. We're gonna check on them in a couple of minutes because this thing is hot. That's it. All right, we're a few minutes in. We're gonna rotate the pan, ensuring even heat, although this thing is hot everywhere. And we're just gonna flip these things over. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We got a little
Wow, those are perfect.
bit of char going on side one,
Look at that crispiness on there.
on some of them anyway. The donut holes are getting real soft because of the cream filled, so I gotta be real careful not to completely
Mush them.
pinch these and explode them. Oh wow, yeah.
If not, they'll be smashed donut holes. We'll
That's
go
all.
For a different way.
We'll do it. That's all the rage. So we'll just let those roll for just a couple more minutes, and then we'll pull those off. I'm even gonna cover these in foil for a few minutes and let them rest, kind of like meat. Well, we got bacon, so it is meat.
It is. But
So-
those are sizzling like.
We're gonna let the bacon rest and let it crisp up nice and good is my theory. So
Let all those juices get back
see.
into that.
we'll see how they go. This can't be bad, no matter what. This can't be
go
bad.
wrong.
This can't be bad. The donut holes, we're ready to pull them off of here. They're looking good. They're looking
Look
good.
at those.
Some of the ones on the edge are a little crispier than others, but.
Oh, that is money.
And then we're gonna just cover them over with the foil, much like meat. We'll let it rest.
Perfect.
Foil pan's hot, be careful.
I was gonna say, that is smoking hot.
And we'll be back. And this
Soak
can
up
be
the extra.
this can be a breakfast, a dessert.
Dude, that can be like brunch, anything
Anything.
you want it to be, right?
Yep. All right. Ooh, that's looking so nice. So we're just
Oh, yeah.
Now, a lot of these,
Oh yeah.
we're good. We actually let this sit.
That just, oh, look at that. Be careful, you didn't want a spatula or you think you're good?
I have a spatula. Let me get the spatula.
That is.
I let this sit longer than I planned. We got to talking.
Telling music stories.
We almost don't even have to put this on a paper towel because all the grease has soaked into these things.
That is what we wanted, right?
Ultimately, well, we're going to find out. Oh, that little bee is back. Transfer them over.
Your brother?
Normally, I would do this. These things would pull right out.
Of course, we were chit-chatting.
We were chit-chatting. We got carried away. But I'll tell you what. There we go. There we go.
Ah, that's money right there.
There we go. Yeah, normally these would still be sitting in grease.
So you know something that's kind of okay.
I think
We
it's
just got extra love, right?
It's just donut holes and bacon. It's not like we're trying to be healthier with anything.
Wow.
This might have just been a happy accident, chit-chatting away and letting these things soak up.
Those need to sit a little longer.
I think we're good.
Right? Dude, money.
There you go.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure they have cooled off. So let's eat these. Let's dig
Dive in, brother.
Let's dig right in.
Oh, I gotta go for this one right here.
Oh man.
Good. Ow.
Still a little hot in the middle with the cream.
Yeah.
But that works. That works. Get it? Get it?
Oh, I'm getting. I did it.
Oh.
Beautiful.
I have never tasted anything with a donut so good in my life.
There you have it.
Wow.
The spice from that.
It's the spice.
That little bit of
It's not just a donut hole and it's not just bacon. It's a spice. It's the
Yeah.
cream in the middle. It's like sweet, savory, all those sweet,
It's everything.
insane, everything all at once.
it's everything that's horrible, but the best.
I'll take some diabetes, please.
I don't know how we top it.
There's no way.
No. Get it. Get it. That's just what I'm gonna
Happy
do.
accident. That's you gotta find those from now on.
That's just what I'm gonna do now. Wow.
Out.
Well, you know what? Cheers to that. We
Cheers
still
to
got
that.
plenty of food. Time to drink ourselves hungry and eat the rest of it.
Absolutely. Cheers. Cheers, baby. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
She got her hands full of donut holes and
Absolutely.
come around to the front.
There we
Hey!
go. Cheers, cheers. Cheers.
Don't get distracted doing the donut holes. Things will stick.
User.
Things will burn. Things will stick. It all worked out this
And
time.
they turn out better because it's soaked up all the juice.
There is so much grease soaked up
Got
in that.
caramelized.
We might regret it later, but it's good right now.
It's like cocktails. You might regret it later, but it's good right now.
Yeah, living for the moment.
The man, right there.
Stop it.
Jimbo.
Stop it some more. Stop it some more.
Thank you, Blaze.